thanks for clicking on this video of my Christmas journal that I've made. I've been inspired by Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures for the way that this is assembled, and I will list that down below in case you want to make one of your own. It is made from a already published book, but I've obviously just covered it. I just felt the green of the book, this is the original bit, went well with the design that I've put on the front, and then on the back I've just covered it with a piece of paper so you couldn't read the blurb of the book. So it's obviously a ring bound journal, just decorated it up, just felt that looked like a little bit of Christmas decoration. A lovely Santa there sewn around the edge, popped a little sewn cluster there. And going in, and again I will say, I think I've said this before and I've made ring bound, the joy of these is that they lie completely flat, so if you want to write or stick your photos in, it's totally flat. I love it. So going in, this is exactly how Wendy had done hers. With the ring bound journal, so you haven't got lots of individual pages, what she'd actually done was made almost like a journal in itself. And then obviously it's just held on with the rings, which I've reinforced with eyelets just there and there. So then obviously going into this one, it's a bit long, so I've got to try and keep in frame. In the front cover, we've just got this little robin with a pocket, and that's how I've also ended the journal, just for a bit of cohesion. Some collage paper. This is, my son bought me some ephemera for my birthday, so I've just used a piece there. It's chocolate something French. He's in France at the moment, living for a year. So just pop that onto there. Just felt being red and chocolatey, it was a bit Christmassy. Some really vintage paper. I adore this paper. It's so thin and lovely patina on it. This is a Roxy Creations idea. I will link that down below. So I've just made a little journal card there that slips under a pocket at the top. Obviously lined paper, lots to write, lots to look at. And obviously you can see this is the over the page. I'll have to just slide down a minute. That's the over the page there, which is obviously glued on the other side where you saw that other journal card. Lots to write under there, but I made another journal card there with some music paper on the back. But obviously that just makes it really quite interesting to look at. I made a little page tab here out of obviously number 25. Some lovely Christmassy paper, popped a little label down there. The light's not great, I am sorry. This then flips out again, so you've got, I mean, just look at all of that journaling space, but at the same time it's quite interesting to look at. You've got a flip out there, a little sticker there, and obviously a little well, a little cluster there really. So lots to look at. This is the centre of the signature, which I've just made as these to flip out as well. Pop some paper there that you can write over, but equally is pretty to look at. Right under there, hide your journaling away if you want to. Obviously you can journal all on this page. Oh no, I haven't finished. This is why I love this journal, because you can do whatever you like with it. Anyway, let's finish this. A little tuck there just with some little G-Cur. That was a free printable last year. I love this. I shrunk it right down, a little mini Christmas list, naughty or nice list, depending which one you're on. Made a little clip here just out of this, which I've also backed so you can write on there. Just popped some, felt that looked like, I don't know, snowballs, or just reminded me of Christmas anyway. Did some stamping there, little tuck there. Some of these I haven't put something in, so you can put something in by yourself. I thought that trim was so festive. I love that, red and white. Did a little stamp there with a little nod to my son, Joyeux Noël. Little collage paper, and that's the back of that one, you see. So then you can close it all up, and then you're onto this. These are a few pages of individuals, so you could write on that. That's a pretty page. This again, I've just popped that there so it's like a little tuck that you can pop things in if you want to. That opens up. I've left that as a double page, and it's pretty to look at, but equally because of the style of the paper, you could write on this if you wanted to, all over there, stick things in. That's also for writing on. Pretty paper there, you could stick things in. The centre of this signature, it's a double page as you can see, and then I just made this little 3D poinsettia out of music paper. That was another G-Cur freebie from last year, and I've just popped it in the middle. A little envelope with just a tag in there. Popped a little Silent Night little cluster thing there. These were from GK. That was what I shrunk down in the other page. This is the full size version. I just doubled it, made a little dingly dangly so it can dingle dangle off there. This is a sort of like a pretend faux file folder. You can open it up, write all in there, right on the back on the line. Love that. Made a little pocket here out of some scrapbook paper and just popped this little "O Come All Ye Faithful" music sheet in there. And again, popped, is this stars or is it deers? I think it was deers, yeah. So it's pretty to look at, but you can leave it as it is or write on it if you like to. Made a little Santa Claus flip here out of this. Love that. Made the actual thing to hold it out of a, you know, faux bit of stamp. You write all on there. Love that on the library card. Did my own stamping down here. More of that page. Then this is the final one, which is like the one right at the beginning, only this time it flips out this way and it's held on here, as you can see, all reinforced with the eyelets. So we've just got collage paper. I did a stamping and just coloured in the poinsettia there. This is an altered paper clip, so you can't see the paper clip, but it works. I just love that image there, and obviously I popped Merry and Bright on the back. So this can be used functionally to actually hold something in there. For example, you know, if you popped something in there, receipts, things like that, or just enjoy it as it is. Popped a little pocket on here with a little Father Christmas. You can write on the back of there. That does come off, so you can actually move that pocket about if you want to just clip it on. Popped a little little angel cherub chat tag in there. This is some actual real ephemera that I've got, and I just felt it reminded me, because it says goods, things like receipts, things like that. It just reminded me of things you do at Christmas. Lots of goods to buy. Coffee dyed paper, some more of that red and white trim. Then the centre of this one I just did with these two pockets. Haven't put anything in there, reduces the bulk, and you can pop anything you like in there, you see. I actually sewed it with red, just, I don't know, add to the festiveness. More of that trim, another little December 25, just so you can flip out there. Little cluster, little robin stamp. The other side of that ephemera. Pop this little tag here, did a little eyelet on there as well, and backed it with some coffee dyed scrapbook paper. Oh, I love this little ephemera. It's obviously a printable. Christmas dinner from 1924 at the General Mess in Kansas. And then I also copied out the other side, and that was the menu they were eating. Just thought that was a nice, sweet little bit of, I don't know, something different. Popped a little sticker on there. Made a little fabric flip, so you can write all under there, hide it away. Just chose some fabrics that I felt were quite Christmassy. Stamped a little reindeer there. More of that paper. And then remember, that's how I sort of started the whole journal, with a robin pocket. It's a different one to this. And then a little tag in there. Okay, so that's my journal. You could journal about, you could use it every year for Christmases, to journal about what sort of Christmases you've had, what you've done, traditions that you have, if you wanted to hand this down through the generations of things that you've done with your grandparents, your parents, what you've then done with your children. You could use it for Christmas list ideas, things you want to buy people, things you'd like to do with them over Christmas, foods that you eat at Christmas, just lots of ideas. But it's just a really nice little journal there. So that will be listed on eBay, and I will list down below Wendy and Roxy, who sort of inspired me for the design of it. That's all for now, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.